all the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Waka Flocka is very upset, and I can't blame him, okay? This is a St. Louis radio personality who's on AM radio. His name is Bob Romanek, and he had some nasty things to say about Waka. This all started when Waka was performing, and he ended up wiping his behind with a Trump jersey during a concert. Now, according to Waka, the only reason he used that was because he was sweaty and gross, and somebody handed it to him. He said it didn't matter what type of T-shirt it was. It just happened to be a Trump T-shirt. And here's what Romanek had to say on his AM radio show in St. Louis.
Waka Flocka, he took a good crap on our president-elect shirt. And you think that Trump has done anything to this man? Trump will probably do more for this black than Obama's ever done for the proud black community. In my opinion, of course. Think about it. We're talking about Waka Flocka, that greasy black son of a bitch. But it says you should not flaunt your support for Donald Trump at a Waka Flocka show. Why not? I tell you what, you black bastard. Let me wear a Trump shirt, then you grab it off me. You'll be the deadest son of a bitch walking around.
That's right. He dropped the N-word a couple of times.
Wow. Oh, see, you got to understand.
And oddly enough, he still has his job. He says he will not quit. And they have not fired him. And this is an AM radio station in St. Louis.
Let's be clear about
That's
one thing
crazy.
and one thing for sure.
What's that?
If you've never in your life heard what a cracker sound like, that's a cracker. That's a cracker-ass cracker right there.
Goodness gracious.
Jesus Christ.
Like, how is this okay?
It's
Now,
not.
he says that he was justified in calling him the N-word because Waka Flocka had taken Donald Trump's jersey and used it to wipe his butt. And he's been defending this himself, and he's saying that proud white people use the N-word. They're patriots exercising their First Amendment rights.
No, proud cracker-ass crackers use the N-word in that manner.
That seems
Okay.
He said if you
White
say
people are not a
cracker
monolith.
or honky to a white race, I won't get any heat. But let me say N-word one time. A black person can use the word and a white person can't. How discriminatory is that?
I mean,
that's his rationale.
But when black people use it amongst each other, they're using it as like a term of endearment. I don't use it in that way. I'd be like, boy, stay away from them N-words. But, you know, it's
so
people who
crazy.
do. So that crack-ass cracker is trying to justify some BS right there.
Well, he's been using the word, and he's going to keep on using it, and he used it even more after this. Now, here's how Waka responded.
His show need to get shut the down, period. If his show don't get shut down, they'll let you know how far racism go in America. That anybody could get on the radio and say, black f***ing black nigger. So if I go on my radio interview and say, Muslim, black people, this, that, I'm going to go up to his show. I'm going to show you how we handle shit. I'm not going to call the cops. I'm gonna go to his show and see if I can get a personal interview. Let me see if he talk that rah-rah shit when I pull up.
Yes, he will. Because he probably is in a state where there's a stand your ground law.
He got a gun on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said, I'm not going to quit talking and saying what I want until they cut my tongue out and put me 6 foot under.
Who said that? That cracker?
Romanek, yes.
Oh, okay.
Crazy. I was just disgusted. I'm sorry, but
That
it just
sounds
really
crazy.
was disturbing. I saw your face, Envy, when you heard it, because I guess you hadn't heard it before.
No, I couldn't believe he really said it. I said, this is crazy.
All right, Charles Oakley has been banned from Madison Square Garden by the Knicks. He's not allowed to come there. Now, they said it's not necessarily a lifetime ban. They said we need to keep the garden safe for anybody who goes there. And they said, I understand he was a big star, but that doesn't excuse people from that type of behavior. Now, Dolan has also said that Charles Oakley has a problem with anger and he may have a problem with alcohol. We don't know. Charles Oakley's attorney said that they will deal with it in court. And Charles Oakley tweeted out, I love New York City. I love the Knicks. Thank you for all your love. I will be holding a press conference next week. Let's go, Knicks. So he said that last week. So I guess this week at some point he is going to hold a press conference. And Spike Lee was in the garden when all this went down. And he was actually wearing an Oakley jersey just recently. And he said, I'm not mad at any of the Knicks that showed up today. I stood up for everybody, gave them love, applauded. I stood up for everybody. So I'm happy to see them under better conditions. Yes, but I'm happy to see them regardless. But it just looks so obvious to me. I don't know. You got to ask the garden. I'm just happy to see these guys. So Spike Lee is also enraged that Charles Oakley was arrested and taken to jail.
Yeah, that was foul.
Yeah, very foul.
So
Disgusting.
we'll see what happens. And T.I. has even posted about it too.
I don't see how anybody would ever want to play for the Knicks organization ever
After
again.
that, that's
if I was a
disgusting.
free agent or if somebody traded me to the Knicks, I would not want to play for the New York Knicks. If you see how the organization treats its veterans like that.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
All right, well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in